I've just noticed that the mirrors, like whenever I move my seat, also change too.
Yeah, you can change that in the player file. I think I need to adjust that again because I don't remember which car I was using. Was it the flat six maybe? And I was like, wow, everything is moving. That's disturbing.
Do you know which option it is? If you remember.
No, it's really hidden into the file. I don't remember.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah, race in less than a minute.
too late. I think maybe Virus, you have something like head movement in your options. Maybe you can reduce that.
Well, no, that's not what I really. mm,
Yeah.
I mean, like that. Like when I move the seat,
Oh, the
like the
seat.
in-game seat, the mirrors like also go forwards and upwards, and they mess up.
Yeah. So that's another option. This one is a player's JSON, and I will find it. And the rest should be default. So that seems to be the only setting I have changed.
Thanks.
It's important. You have to drive from the cockpit. You're a real racer
Oh my
in the making.
god.
You're not like, that Christos guy, that guy who is always on the hood.
I think that Trev drives in bumper cam, right?
Bumper, yeah, even better.
Yeah, that's because he can see better, which
Well,
which
yeah.
is actually true. Like you can see, well, not better. You can see a lot more things.
If you are talking about having a wider field of view, you can just change your field of view. But if you are talking about the cockpit being blocking the view, yeah, then yeah, I understand what you mean. But if you are a real driver, you're supposed to drive from the cockpit, just like in iRacing.
There should be in the dashboard, like for you. Hmm.
You should have put your YouTube account somewhere on your website, Christos. It would have been easier.
Yep. Well. Yep. Yep.
Do you think you are that famous to have your own Google page?
Christos, that your stream is working.
Well, when I
Yes, and I can hear Jesse saying that. Are you decent enough for you to have a Google page or something like that?
when I click YouTube Christos, that's what I have.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
But I'm not sure, Christos, like the stream can hear you, your microphone. Okay.
Why you have not posted your video on the website? I mean, I was looking at the Indianapolis USF 2K. No. There is only crops on the list. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I have been recommended a video that is made for you, Christos. Just post it. Is the Mercedes the fastest of the GT3 pack? Then post it, and you can have a YouTube battle with this guy.
Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat into them. All right, Chris. We've got
Sim
59 minutes
enthusiast,
to do the
sim
business.
racing and gaming. I really hope that he isn't just a generic person in terms of sim racing and actually is a okay driver.
You've got a tiny bit of bodywork damage there. Just ignore it.
What was that? Didn't know that Days also had sound effects.
In Christos' world, maybe.
Or he's starting to drink. Again.
Oh, that's bad. You're a bad boy.
Pit exit is clear.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
I mean, they say that you're supposed to do all of these things to smokers who like smoke in public places or like smoke in school and they don't do anything, so...
It's not a reason for you to start.
Well, that's definitely not a reason for me to start. But I mean, Christos lighting up a cigarette in his house, I think it's not a problem, really, I guess. That's if he has, like, enough. That's good if he has his windows open, but I don't think that his windows are open because it's currently freezing, so...
Your brake temperatures are fine, mate.
Freezing in Greece, wow.
Yes, even they, like, send kids back to their homes, at least here in Greece, because it was that cold and we didn't have heat. Because this school didn't have any petrol, and the guy who is giving us petrol to all of the schools, he himself didn't have because he wasn't paid by SOS to get enough petrol.
I live in an area of France where it's never under 10 degrees. That's been the case for 3 years now.
Take it easy, you've got cold
So I
tires.
don't even remember what winter is.
You should go to Sweden then.
Yeah.
thankfully Jesse didn't see that.
Cat.
Well, I thought it was a stunt. Yes.
Well, if you are using the BMW, you are allowed to some stunts. Well, that makes me think my little trick. If you are blocked on the wrong side of a wall or inside a wall in a race, you have a way now to unlock yourself. So you will lose the current lap, because that current lap you will be put back in your garage, so the current lap is not counting. But at least you can come back on track, and who knows, maybe you can still have a good result.
Your tyre temps are looking good.
So to do that, you will have to enter the following command.
Keep it between the white lines.
Maybe you should post it also in the forums
Okay, Chris.
and
Seeing lots
for
of
the
front blocking.
race.
Yeah, we'll do that, but I guess I need... that Discord thing is not friendly with this kind of comment. Okay, so just tow truck like this, but don't forget the slash before.
Can you do it in practice?
No, only in race, because in practice you can escape. Yeah. Just turn off your cigarette, you should be good. Oh, well, I always blip with this car too, so for me it's not a problem.
Aren't you supposed to blip?
Yeah, I think too, yeah. That's why I was slow then.
The leader has just done a 149.7.
Do you know the mods for Automobilista?
Mods?
Yeah.
In
If
terms
you have
of what?
an idea of the kind of mod we have. Because I was looking around and I have found something interesting that was
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
Renault Megane. But the old version, the
brakes
Alpha
are
1
cold.
version.
Yes,
careful.
I know, I have seen that too.
Have you tried it?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I would like to know if it's a good one. And if it's a good one, you know, looking good, driving good, we may use it for the Friday Sprint Series.
You've gone outside of track limits there. Watch those track limits. Sector 1 time is good. You've got cold front tyres. Just done at 147.8. Your brake temperatures look good. Sector 2 time is quick. Sector 3 time's okay. Watch those track limits. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Sector 2 time is good. That lap was at 144.6. Sector 3 time is fast. Track limits, come on, keep it between the white lines. Sector 1's quick. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Cold tyres all round. Just done a 145.2. We're 10th off the pace in sector 3. between the white lines. Last lap was a 1:43.0. Sector 3 time is quick. Track limits, come on, keep it between the white lines. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. P1, that was 1:44.0. Okay, Chris, you've used half your fuel. Watch those track limits. Sector 2 time is okay. That lap was a 1:43.3. You need to find a 10th in Sector 3. Watch those track limits. Sector 1 is 3.8 off the face. Sector 2 is 7.3 off the pace. You've gone outside of track limits there.
Congrats, Christos, you have beaten your lap. Yeah. 4 tenths. Yeah, you were, compared to histogram, you were 6 tenths down in the third sector. So I guess it's where you have gained the most. Really?
Oh, I stuck.
It seems sector 1 you have gained the most, and you have lost a little bit in sector 2. So maybe you just brake a little bit earlier somewhere.
The guy behind has just done a 145.6.
Histogram is in 42.86. So you are just 1/10 down. A little bit less even. Yeah, that's interesting. You have very different sector times, both of you, but almost the same time. So yeah, good. I have no idea. We'll have to ask him. But he has only two hot laps. You know, he has not made the other 2 tracks. Good question, because he is not helping by not really participating. That's for sure. Yeah, he joined that Apex at Spa, the last race of the season. For the race, you mean? Okay. No, not really. Anytime I practice, I'm online anyway.
Where?
No, we have Daytona. But if he doesn't like this car, you know, he has to practice for the Apex too, so... Because he doesn't like the car either.
Well, I mean, I'm testing the Porsche, and I took it out for a spin, and apparently my lap will be at the top of B.
Oh, so maybe you have
with
found your car.
yes, and that's with your setup, Jesse.
I'm not surprised.
It's still understairs though.
Yeah. It's made... the setup I post is made for rookies, I would say, so yeah, it's a little bit understeer. And low fuel. With the Porsche, it's important low fuel because your force feedback will change. The force feedback will be lighter with low fuel. So it's important you test with low fuel.
Also, in terms of practice, Madbad has done 282 laps.
Wow.
I mean,
I'm still at 0.
yeah. I'm not sure, but I think that he may have gone a bit overkill. But it's a short track, so I guess the laps can rack up quite fast.
track temperature is increasing. It's now 27 Celsius.
All clear. Go, go, go.
Exit's clear. Push. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy. Brake temperatures are looking good. Track limits, come on, keep it between the white lines. Okay, Chris, you had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad. It's just a scratch, ignore it. There's a car behind, take care, rejoin him. P1, this lap won't count, you've cut the track. Let's get some heat into these brakes. Watch those track limits. Sector 1 is 9.1 off the pace. Brake temperatures are looking good. Sector 3 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace. Your tyre temperatures look good. You've gone outside of track limits there.
Watch the track limit.
Sector 2 is 9.3 off the pace. That's 20 minutes to go. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace. Your tyres are cold, watch out. last lap was at 1:45.5. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace. Watch those track limits. The guy behind has just done a 1:44.1. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. Your front tyres are cold. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. You've gone outside of track limits there. Sector 3 is 1.8 seconds off the pace. Watch those track limits.
Race control has warned us for cutting the track.
Tyres all around.
So, I kinda cannot for some weird reason like join the server. I mean, I'm on the selection
15
screen,
minutes
I'm
left.
pressing the arrow and nothing is happening. Noise.
The guy behind has just done a 1:43.4. Keep it between the white lines. Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace. Your tyre temperatures are okay. Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace. Watch those track limits. Oh, Chris, you Your suspension's completely knackered. There's nothing we can do there. The guy behind has just done a 143.4. Minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
And virus just dropped. Probably his internet failing.
Don't like these cars one bit.
They are unforgiving and you need to slide them into the corners to get any performance out of them.
I just don't like them. Is there a problem with that?
You are the problem. Well, you remember I didn't like them at first.
So we won't
The
have
track temp is
a
23 Celsius.
series
Pole position.
that
Alright, Chris,
accommodates the
get ready.
GT3 Power Pack series.
Oh, we will. That will be Formula 3.
So we will have two AMS series parallel.
Yeah, if you want, but the other one just a sprint series, so it's really, you know, easy go, not much practice and everything.
Green, green, green.
Green, green, green. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
On your left. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Oh,
Clear
come
left.
on!
Clear right.
How many
caution
engines
flag
have
is
we
out.
below?
You're in the
Watch
middle.
out, yellow
Clear
flag.
right.
Well,
Clear
you are the only
around.
one to close them.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Car
Actually,
right.
that's
Right.
true.
Clear right.
Clear right.
Because everybody else slowed down again. Fucking hell.
Green
I
flag
hate this
sector
car.
1.
Like,
Okay, Chris, decent start. We can
I
build something
didn't
from
do
here.
anything wrong. I downshifted like always and just blows up. For fuck's sake, these cars are garbage.
It's strange.
They are unforgiving.
You must have an option enabled that I don't, because I am over revving sometimes, and I have never blown an engine yet.
Don't have anything here.
Time to get defensive, mate.
It's just this thing's garbage.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag.
I really wish we had.
The track temp
Formula
is
2.
increasing. It's
That
now
would be the
32 Celsius.
They have really made a mistake, because they are so focused on open wheelers, but we have only top tier open wheelers. That's a bad idea.
Left side. Clear left. Left side.
Left side.
Clear
Clear
left.
left. Clear.
P2.
Car left. All clear.
is now 0.6.
Caution.
Green flag, sector 2. The track temperature's rising. It's now 34 Celsius. Guy behind, the gap's now 6.3. Well done, Chris. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. You're leading. You've just done a 1:45.4. That's the fastest lap. The leader is pitting now.
Just realizing we have the year of the car, 76.
Wow, once more than such, wow.
You know you will be a good sim racer, a true sim racer, when you will be able to handle this car.
Well, I will be a good sim racer if I'm going able to handle it in our factory too. Because that's supposed to be more challenging, and also the force feedback works most.
Yeah, differently. Yeah. So in a fight of two, that's
Keep it up. We're looking good here.
44.
You've got 10 minutes left.
Brother,
10 minutes to go. Your front tyres are cold.
We made a challenge with it around the Nordschleife, and it went quite okay. So it's not a difficult. It's difficult to go fast, but it's not too difficult to handle. That was before the latest update.
I mean, it was hard to handle, but at least, you know, you could really predict like how they could behave, and then you could counter it with the setup work, and also with the brakes and throttle control and all of that stuff. Whereas with these cars, it's like they're just weird.
Yeah, force feedback is strange. That's really typical Factor 1 force feedback.
And I mean, I have tried to play around with the settings, and I haven't been able to find the one that I want.
Yeah, and I have just realized that I was not using the correct one.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I was mixing the minimum torque with strength over strength.
Sector
Of
3.
course, it was not giving me a good feel. I think I'm using, since we have the same wheel, I'm using 15 for the minimum and 60 for the overall.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
but
good.
How much of steering do you have? Steering range?
If it's default, then it's 360 on that car.
Okay, Chris.
Yeah,
you're
I think
halfway
it's
home. You've got plenty
360
of fuel.
degrees.
You see, that's the thing. That's why you cannot really compare with us. We are in
With
a different
us.
class.
With us superiors.
Yeah,
Sectors are pretty quick.
God,
that's true racers.
Track temps increasing. It's now 36
That sounds
Celsius.
so wrong. Sure. But what if I am driving a truck? I mean, I play Euro Truck and I'm driving a truck, so
We have the truck mode in this.
Yep.
I bought it, so I want to use
God.
it.
Your tire temperatures look good.
Yeah, that was when it was game stock car something. And
You
Formula Truck was a different thing, but I bought it for the website actually.
So you can deliver penalties to our houses with those trucks. Oh god. I guess you bought the game, right?
Which game?
The Formula Truck game.
Yeah. It was bundled with GameStop Extreme, I think, at some point, and I just bought both. And then, because of I had Automobilista for free because I had bought the GameStop Extreme. I hope they will do something similar for their next title, because they have such a small user base. It could be smart for them to give something to those who have Automobilista.
For example, a season
Your tires
pass,
are good in all
or
3 sectors. Yeah.
Or just a reduction of the price, you know. That
yeah.
would be nice.
The caution flag is out.
Track limits, come on,
No.
keep it between the white lines.
I am 2 laps down.
Oh my god.
Watch out, yellow flag.
Well,
No
he's
way.
gonna.
You will have to overtake me when I will be in the grass.
He's.
Five minutes remaining. Bring it on home. You're the man.
Into the grass.
Okay, we know a cheap. Cheap.
You're in the lead. Keep it between the white lines or we'll get a penalty.
Yellow flag.
You're taking a
The
tiny bit
caution
of
flag
bodywork
is out.
damage, but you won't feel it. Okay, Chris, you've got half your fuel left.
Feeling what? You're drunk. Damage!
Damage. Oh no, I have damage to my right front.
Damage for you.
My engine has damage.
No, damage. It's damaged.
Damage.
Damage.
Bigger.
Schaden.
Just go make repairs, Christos, so I can catch you.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I hope for you both to lose a wheel.
Jesus Christ, that's a bit.
Oh, that was a big hit, Christos. I have seen tire marks.
Also shift down to first when you're around 10,000 RPM.
Watch those track limits. You've got
Come on,
cold front
Christos, go
tyres.
to the pits. I can still win this.
Come on. The race isn't finished until it is finished.
Go to the pits, I have a chance. S'il te plaît, Christos, tu veux pas aller au pit? Fais-moi ces réparations et hop, c'est moi qui gagne.
Was? The fuck was that? Nani?
No, that was... Well, let's say that was polite for because I'm still driving in case you don't know.
No shit, Sherlock.
That lap was a 156.9. One more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this.
He has either been drinking diesel or wine, or he's way too high on air. One of the three. Well,
You asked me to speak in French, I told you in French.
yeah, yes. Well,
That's because I had only the main straight to say that, so...
I guess, Christos, then you're not a true Frenchman.
No, he's a pretend Greek tourist in Paris.
Take it easy. You've got cold tyres.
You have never heard somebody from Quebec then? They speak too fast for French, so you can guess.
Yeah, those Canadians. Like they
Spanish,
speak English, like they have sheep fur in their mouth.
Just on
You
a
can't
one, cutting the
understand them,
track.
and then they talk like a machine gun.
Yeah, Spanish is a strange language. They...
Canadian.
Oh, Canadians.
So, burger?
Not burger, actually burger is an exception.
Burger's an exception. Oh, we're making exceptions now, eh? You're racist, eh? I mean...
Well, he is technically, so
an Asian that lives in Canada.
Born and raised.
1 lap to go. Push now.
Donc t'es pas allé au pit, Christos.
I'm just going to pretend that you said something.
Your tyre temps are looking good. Yellow
J'arrive!
flag. Have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. Okay, Chris, you're locking up your fronts a lot. Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Ah, mais il a fini.
That was the finish, right? That's had something to do with finishing, right?
Sector 2 is clear.
J'arrive. Je te l'avais dit d'aller au pit.
You have only one
One
wheel
wheel.
left, or have you lost only one wheel? Like...
Oh
So
my
you
god.
can't steer even. Like, what did you do?
I had told you to make the repairs. No, I will make you pay. And that will not be polite.
Jesse,
Oh,
don't
no.
forget to shift to first.
Angry
in turn
Frenchman.
3.
Oh.
I think Christos has cut.
Oh my god, here we go.
This thing.
Just for me to not win that race.
Good Christos. Only half the track.
No. That will be enough for me to not win. I hate you.
Oh. Only half the track. Jesse, what did you do? He only cut, I don't know, half of the fucking track. Like what's so special about that?
Watch out, yellow flag.
Well,
Yellow flag, watch out.
I'm just listening at the moment to
Watch those track
some
limits.
music in the background, and for some reason the random
3 is clear.
select
Well done,
plays
guys.
the
Right
same
drive. That's a
song
podium.
Pit stop
for-
requested.
Like it played two different songs in between, but it plays the same fucking French
Yellow flag.
song in the second time.
That's the French effect. That's the French effect. I cannot speak in English today. Yeah. French effect.
I don't care, I won.
Oh my god, here we go.
No, it was the last lap because you crossed the start finish line before me. You have finished the race. You finished 5 seconds behind me. Yeah. So you finished second.
Mission failed, we will get them next time.
Yeah. Well, I thought I was, but in fact, when I said that, I was
Oh,
just one
wow.
lap down, and so I
You
was just,
motherfucker!
I was just unlapping myself. But you never asked again, so I didn't know you wanted to.
Look at him, look at the Frenchman, Jesus Christ.
You know what? Christos has not cut the track. I thought he did, but no.
Suck it! Suck it! That's what you get. My...
Jesse, why did you post in the text chat /tow truck?
That's what I said. That's a command you have to enter if you are blocked somewhere